Well, Vegas,
It's coming to an end.
15th annual. Due to unforeseen circumstances, we will not have a visual of Ma Barker and Natalie Flabersham.
That's right.
In their place will be this proxy, which isn't too far off right now from one of them.
Yes.
So we've compiled some notes for the trip since this is the one and only confessional. It is timestamp just a tick shy of 2 a.m. the last night.
Hope we're not interrupted by
All right.
the,
So I've got notes that I took. I don't want to spoil it. So number one, let's cover 15th annual. I mean, that right there is
amazing.
a blessing and a curse.
Of course, all at once. Depending on where you ask it and who you ask it to.
We think it's the 15th annual. We're not even positive of that.
We knew at one point, but it doesn't really matter. What's a year or two?
Number two on the list is lack o' play. This has to be one of my worst years ever,
Yes, Barker, right too.
as far as the machines go. And there was a little mishap tonight when Cheryl tried to ride the Lightning on a high roller machine and pumped it in on a $10 Wheel of Fortune instead of a $5 Wheel of Fortune. And I was confused as to why the money was going so quickly. Of course, I didn't realize it until the last pull.
The last 5 pulls that you only got.
So lack of play, this has to be one of my worst years ever. I do have a take-home envelope, but it was just started about 2 hours ago on the last night.
You got a quarter.
Yeah. So let's see. Number 3 on the list is bitches. And let me just get a close-up of the phone, which we spent a lot of time on.
Today.
And this friggin' wall of sound that came through
All night.
all night from these whores next door.
That's right.
Who may or may not have been doing coke. Remains to be
Suspect.
seen what's going to happen tonight.
One more complaint, they're out.
One more complaint. 3 strikes and they're out.
And we
And
hope they bring the dog in to sniff.
let's just say the front desk knows us by name. Number 4 on the list is, this one's for you, Barker.
Yes.
Hand job, I think,
Job,
sums up this trip.
Yes.
A hand job was seen being given at the pool.
Yes. By a couple of merry men, if you will. Who one of them tried to put his cigarette out on our day bed.
Yeah, hello. I don't
Hello.
think so.
We said, no, get it off of there.
The scary thing is you spotted the act in
In
progress
shop,
before I did. I was like, what? I didn't know what you were saying
First it was in the water,
until I saw it myself, and I was like, whoa.
then he was on dry land on the pool deck.
Yeah, like,
Hello, going to town.
land shark, hello. Just sums up the whole trip here when at the winless.
Winless at the win.
And number 5 I have on the list is the bridge, because we spent so much effing time there.
Crossing the bridge.
Crossing the bridge to nowhere, going back and forth to the Venetian, because nothing was happening at the Wynn as far as play, people,
Right.
pretty much a pulse. So we had to keep going back to the Venetian. We came back here to eat and sleep, basically, or not sleep, if you refer back to number 3 on the list.
That's right.
So, all in all, it has been a year. I don't know how I would even characterize it.
Well, it was a backwards year. Backwards. because
It's
we went
backwards. The whole trip is backwards. Barker Palooza is backwards. It's like I tried to do the backwards high roller play the first day. I think that just set me off on a horrible precedent of failure. That first hour. Are you listening?
No, what was that about the first hour?
It just was wrong. The whole thing was wrong. Everything about it was wrong.
The play?
Yes, I said everything was backwards. I did the
Yes.
high roller the first hour
Yes,
backwards.
yes, we both did.
And that just set me up for complete. It just threw me off my game, literally.
To the tune of $100 each gone.
Yeah, at least.
Gone in,
I did 300.
Isn't there some kind of car movie that has a title Gone in 30 Seconds? Or
I don't know.
Gone in 60 Seconds. That was about it. Nothing to show
So
for it.
anyway, it's been real.
Of course, it always is real.
REEL.
Yeah. Of course.
It's not over yet. We're doing some calculations I would show you, but Barker cannot be seen on camera right
That's
now.
right. And I have all the. I'm crunching the numbers.
Just crunching the numbers, and the
Against the bill.
paperwork will be burned.
Yes, we'll be shredded.
How many envelopes are we up to this year? I think this is an all-time record as far as our
Take home.
envelope system. Food, pool,
Oh, I
spa,
counted the O'Hare in there.
parking,
The
valet. We kicked it up
Picked
a
up
notch
notch
this
because we
year
were almost late for the flight.
because we almost missed our flight. So, in true Barker pet fashion, we pulled one out of our asses and said, "Hey, why are we schlepping? We're gonna valet it.
Right.
It's the only way to go."
Because whatever it takes is the manifesto.
Whatever it takes was the motto this year, but I'm not really sure if that worked for us.
That's a well.
Not so well for me. But it's been fun. So until next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Adios. Over and out. Hopefully we'll make it home.
Oh, that's nice and optimistic. Orange, you glad you tuned in for this one?
Orange, you go.